switch that you can just turn on and off. He needs to do more of that. We need to see him penetrate, get into that lane, and create.
Fox with it. He'll run the offense. Nothing going here on that drive. To Fox. Count it. No and one. There was some contact there.
Strong finish. That's what you need, regardless of contact, focusing on the rim.
Giannis in control of the basketball. They trail by 2. Gets to the basket and scores.
There you go. I like seeing his scoring coming from unlikely sources.
Fox across the timeline. Looking to make something happen. Bucks at the controls. He gets it.
I love the drive to the basket there. Instead of trying to go around or over, go through.
To Fox. Throws it up. Harrison Barnes. 2 for 2. That's what you want. Jay, 44 wins for the Bucks a year ago. 7th best record in the East. In your mind, foundation, is it in place in Milwaukee?
The foundation is on its way, but it always seems like it comes down to injuries and lack of chemistry for the Bucks.
De'Aaron Fox. Great pass to set it up. Harrison Barnes powers it through.
That's what I'm talking about. Nice finish. It's all business.
Bledsoe with the basketball. Down just a couple. To Adetokunbo. Here comes the screen. Adetokunbo. 4-3. Can't go down. Smothering defense.
Great contest by the D, but I want to see the coaching staff call the same exact play the next possession. Get that offensive player the ball. Let him prove that it wasn't the D. It was more in his own head.
Here comes the screen. Has a look. Bledsoe shot off the mark.
Your contest was great because of your proximity to the player. You forced his follow-through to be cut short, which made him short-arm the shot.
Another follow, still no good.
And a lot of times in this league, teams take days off. But if this defense keeps maintaining that style of pace defensively, this is going to be a dogfight.
Barnes to Bagley. Oh, nice find for the basket.
And sometimes less is more. Keeping it simple is the best way.
Milwaukee with the basketball. Over to the right side. Matthews. His first effort off the mark. To Hield. De'Aaron Fox. Deep right corner. To Fox. Barnes. For 3. Too risky. Harrison Barnes wide open. Drills it.
This is a game of ways. As a defense, you have to recognize that they come and they go. That will not be the case all the time moving forward.
Time to adjust. Both coaches making changes on the floor. Hill across the timeline. They trail by 7. Yes, and the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
And so many players, when they come into the paint, they come in with that soft approach. He didn't come in soft at all. He came in with aggression, and he went through the defender. Through, not around. That's key.
Free throw is good to finish off the three-point play. That slices the lead down to 4. Kings with the ball. To Bagley. Buddy Hield. Corey Joseph up against the Spaniard. Has a chance. And Mirotic the rebound. Hill into the front court. Down 4. It's a big finish. Jay, they've had no answer for this guy.
He's been on fire this first quarter. That's the way you take it right to your opponent. You attack right out of the gate.
To Heald. Gasol with the block. Pau Gasol with a piece.
Just incredible timing on that swap.
Count it.
They're going to have to find answers defensively and quickly because he's carving them up in the first quarter.
It's the Kings now with the ball. Pau Gasol rejects it. First quarter in the books. We have a tie ball game. Lucky 13s on both sides. 13 all as we start the second quarter. Giannis with it up top. All tied up, 13 apiece. George Hill to Antetokounmpo. Giannis Antetokounmpo. He's finally on the board. Makes his first shot.
And the defender's got to take note. Otherwise, that shot's going up all game long.
Gets a look, can't hit. The Bucks at the controls. Hill gets it in the left corner. To Lopez. Tough-looking shot there. Still gets it to go down. The Kings will use a timeout as they'll talk things over in what's now a 4-point game. Short jumper stays out.
This game is all about the small victories, though. The execution on that play was on point. You keep executing like that, those shots are going in eventually.
Antetokounmpo. The rebound to Ariza. Joseph with it, trailing by 4. Old school, backs his man down for the basket.
You feel that? I see the confidence building.
Bucks at the controls. Antetokounmpo to George Hill. Antetokounmpo to Lopez. Cleans it up. Offensive board. Robin Lopez. He is shooting well. He's made 2/3 of his shots. Now a whistle, and it's going to be a timeout for Sacramento as they'll talk things over in what's now a 4-point game.
Turn to page 15 in today's game program for the latest trivia question and submit your answer on the team website. One lucky winner will have a chance to receive $500 by making a
Changes coming from both sides right now. De'Aaron Fox. The Kings now with 4 to shoot. Farrell can't connect. Mirotic guarded by Ariza. Nice pass to get things going.
Well, they have such great flow to their offense this evening. The ball isn't sticking to one player individually. It's moving around the perimeter, and it's zipping. They're playing with a special cohesiveness.
De'Aaron Fox. That's out. Last touch by De'Aaron Fox. Hill. Just enough of a head fake to help on that one.
The okey doke. Let's see if he'll try that one again.
Sacramento ball. De'Aaron Fox. Nothing going here on that drive. To the rim. Lays it up and in.
And whether you're moving north or south or east or west, you got to be able to keep pace with the ball carrier and most importantly, stay in his chest. That's on the defender. It's way too early to be fatigued.
Short jumper won't fall.
We call some of these players practice players. You know, the guys that make 5 out of 10 shots in practice, but then all of a sudden they're not gamers because then they're making 1 of 10. That's exactly what you want him to do. You want him to take those kind of shots.
Hill into the front court. They lead it. 4-point game. A drive through the paint, but his shot misses. To Fox. Now ready with a couple of free throws.
Ed, as a defender, you cannot, I repeat, you cannot foul in the act of upward motion into your shot. Your timing needs to be better.
Knocks down the first. Good free throw shooting. Knocks down a pair. Bucks basketball. Bledsoe. And a backcourt violation. Looks like some substitutions are coming on in.
Number 8,
De'Aaron Fox. It's good, and 1.
That was such a great job by the offensive player. Knowing that you're probably going to take some lumps here and there, but still remaining aggressive throughout the shot and getting a crack at the extra point.
Bogdanovic trying to cash in on a three-point play. A career 84% free throw shooter. Free throw good. A three-point play as they move in front here just before the break. Bledsoe with it up top. His guys can hold for the final shot. Here comes the screen. He throws it down. Long heave from three-quarters court. First half comes to an end. It's the Kings with the lead.
The Kings. Thanks for joining us for the halftime report. The second half is about to get started. Cutter.
That's his first personal foul. Team foul number 1.
Gets toughness right there. Physical inside, gets it to go.
Showing you why he belongs here in this league with the best of the best. Efficient scoring out of the rookie here tonight.
To Bagley. Buddy Hield. Shot by Barnes, off the mark. Bledsoe with the basketball. Tie game, third quarter. Slam dunk.
I'll tell you what, it's impressive to watch a young player this new to the NBA not be afraid to drive to the basket. Goes a long way in establishing your presence in the league.
De'Aaron Fox to Barnes. Nice pass to set things up.
I remember my high school coach said one man can't beat 5. Well, I'm telling you right now, he lied. I'm watching it happen in person.
To Bledsoe. Fires the three, and he can't get it to go down. It's no good. Barnes' shot, it's off.
The most important thing a shooter can do is continue to shoot. The defense is always going to give great effort, but it's more of your psyche that goes into the next shot that will limit you on whether you make the shot or not.
Into the front court, it's Fox. His guys find themselves trailing by a bucket. Count the basket inside.
One of the hardest working guys in the league, and that's how he got his money. That's his skill set. That weight room continues to pay off.
Knocked loose. Kings come up with it.
Neck and neck, they couldn't get anything on that possession. Let's see if we can get a bucket in transition.
Nice pace, sets it up, and slams it down.
That's what I'm talking about. Nice finish. It's all business.
Fox into the front court. His group now down 2. Screen coming. Buddy Hield to Fox. Finishing inside the paint on that one.
Bodies bouncing all around on that layup with the offense winning that battle. But if the defense keeps up that kind of pressure, good things are bound to happen.
That's out. Last touch by Harrison Barnes. Shifting gears. Here comes some substitutions.
You done got it, bro. Don't say okay from guard me and shit.
Dwayne Dedmon pins it.
Oh, he blocked that with authority.
The Bucks with 4 to shoot. To Matthews from long range. Well contested. Wesley Matthews can't hit it. Joseph with it. Our score all even in this third quarter. Give him 2 points. High percentage.
As my mother would say to the defender, A for effort, F for results.
Adetokunbo. Stuffs it down with authority.
Hey, look, this is a new wave. If a young cat catches you sleeping on the wrong night, it's definitely going to get 1 million+ views the next day.
Kings have the basketball. To Harrison Barnes. And a nice finish at the rim.
Ed, sometimes less is more. Keeping it simple is the best way.
And stuffs it home.
If you didn't dunk that, then we would have to talk about it.
Joseph with it. He'll run the offense. Brook Lopez sends it away.
This game is all about playing mind tricks on people. The offense is more worried about getting their shot blocked than they are about actually making the shot.
Calls out of bounds. Last touch by Wesley Matthews. Both coaches hitting the reset button. Fresh legs coming onto the floor.
Number 3, George Hill. Entering the game for Sacramento, number 40, Harrison Barnes.
the shot. Almost. End to end on that one. 94 feet for the basket.
Attack mode isn't a switch that you can just turn on and off. He needs to do more of that. We need to see him penetrate, get into that lane, and create.
Shot by Barnes, no good.
I'm not sure that the contest on the shot contributed to the miss, but what it might have done is seep into the confidence of the shooter that the next time he might decide to try to drive to the rim instead of settling for a jump.
That ends the third quarter. The Bucks in front. The Kings have the basketball as we begin the fourth quarter, and that third quarter was one to forget. Remember, Jay, they led at the break, and now they find themselves on the wrong side of the score.
Yeah, but this game is about next play. If you spend too much time worried about what was, you can't focus on what is. Put that quarter behind you and focus on the task at hand.
De'Aaron Fox creates the space to bury the three on the step back.
And in today's game, you have to make shots like that. Nice work draining it from deep.
Here we go. I got him.
Cash is in for two.
The defender needs to do a better job of forcing a pickup there.
It's Sacramento ball. De'Aaron Fox to Hield. Pau Gasol sends it away.
You know, sometimes basketball can become a very beautiful thing to watch. During the regular...
Oh, fuck.
season, things can get difficult. Energy can be low. The passion at times can even be lower because players are tired. They're fatigued. But today, it's all been good. They're putting in an absolute show with killer efficiency and tremendous effort and intensity.
2 for 2 on that trip. Fox with it. The deficit now up to 5. To Bagley. Harrison Barnes powers it through.
Some players are so cerebral. I'm not even paying attention to the dunk as much as I'm paying attention to the player pointing and communicating to everybody his team needs to guard on the next play down the court.
Drive here, but the shot stays out.
Well, you can't finish with your right hand on the left side of the rim. You actually have to use your opposite hand. Steve Nash is one of the best at this. Different shots at different angles, high off the glass, expecting that there are trees down below with long wingspans that can block your shot.
To Adetokunbo. Here's a chance from long range. That's off the side of the rim. Short.
He's bigger than me.
Barnes to Fox. Oh, he was wide open. It's not going to be pretty when they watch the video. Someone's getting chewed out.
This is where I go back into player mode. If the dude starts to try to have 40 points on me, I'm going to foul out. I'm going to start hitting him in places he's not used to being hit. I'm trying to do anything to throw him off his game.
That's out. Last touch by Harrison Barnes. Both teams tweaking their lineups. Here come some changes. Lopez. Joseph with it. His guys now trailing by a point. Trying to cash in. Not that time. Nice touch around the basket with the tip.
Strong finish. That's what you need, regardless of contact, focusing on the rim.
A lot of contact on that play. He plays through it and scores.
You normally don't see that, but that's the type of thing that keeps shooters in the league for a long time. Every once in a while, they venture into the paint.
Short jumper won't go down. Bledsoe with it up top. Leads just a point. That's out. Last touch by Harrison Barnes. Going to launch beyond the arc. Message received. Well defended.
Shooters shoot, period. I don't want to hear any excuses. That's why you're on the floor. You keep doing what you're doing with that superior confidence.
Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
So many times we get on the defender for quote-unquote letting the offensive player score on an and one. Sometimes there's a lucky bounce, but more often than not, it's the offensive player who makes the play happen despite the defender's best intentions.
Free throw up and good. Gives him a 2-point lead. Fox across the timeline. Looking to make something happen. To Barnes. Curling inside. Knocks it down from mid-range.
Look at that, calm under pressure. You see a lot of guys rush those. Nice extra move there.
Giannis in control of the basketball. All tied up, just underway in this fourth quarter. To Lopez. Brook Lopez. Not a busy night, but effective. 2 for 2.
You've heard it before. Slow and steady wins the race. This approach might be working out after all.
To Bagley. And a whistle.
That's just a blatant foul. Maybe he's trying to make a statement.
Looks like both teams are making substitutions. Barnes.
For the Milwaukee Bucks, number 3, George Hill.
Rebounds pulled in by the Bucks. Bledsoe with the basketball. 2-point advantage. And the slam.
Well, we got a chance to firsthand watch something be created. I think we just watched an epidemic of passing. I've never seen something like this before. It was so contagious, everybody started to do it, and it ultimately led to the other team's demise.
If that's an epidemic, sign me up. Harrison Barnes at the line for a chance at a three-point play. For his career, 78% at the line. Bledsoe with it up top. His team up by 1. Over to the right side. Jumper's good.
I know this is going to sound crazy, but it's so hard to guard a bad shooter. Their form throws your pace off on how you defend it. Sometimes there's nothing you can do.
Fox matched up with Pau Gasol. Here comes the screen. Got it.
Look, there was barely any contact on that last play. I agree with the ref's no call. Let him play.
Lets it fly from long range. Jay, I don't know if you call that the shooter's touch, but they will take it.
Well, essentially, the touch did help the ball go in, Ed. I don't know. I might have to agree to disagree on that.
Now a whistle. It's going to be a timeout for Sacramento. Barring a 4-point play, this is a 2-possession game. Let's see how they decide to attack this. To Fox. Barnes. It's no good. Great defense. Beyond the arc for 3. Now that's a contest.
Great contest by the D, but I want to see the coaching staff call the same exact play the next possession. Get that offensive player the ball. Let him prove that it wasn't the D. It was more in his own head.
Ruling is there was intent. It's an intentional foul.
Good foul right there. You want to stop the clock.
Team foul number 3, Sacramento Kings.
Hill.
That's his first.
George Hill is going to get 3 shots here. For his career, 80% at the line. First free throw is good. Knocks down the second free throw. Takes advantage of the foul. 3 for 3 at the line. 20-footer at the buzzer. The Bucks claim victory as they take care of business at home. That'll wrap things up. For Jay Williams and our entire crew, I'm Ed Cohen. This has been a presentation of the NBA on EA Sports.
Here we go with the EA Sports post-game wrap-up. The Bucks
Got the win in a nail-biter.
You ask me, and I'll tell you, it was the ball movement that made all the difference. There's something to be said for a team that can win as a group, and that's what happened here today. What you see here is how the majority of the points were scored for the Milwaukee Bucks. The Kings finished on the losing end of a close score.
Sure, it's great they shot so well from three, but none of that really matters when your team has one more loss to show for it.
Here are the guys who put up the most points for the Sacramento Kings.
Game track. Three-point shooting.
Each of these teams were solid with their long-range shooting. So by extension, they were pretty poor with their perimeter defense. Closing out on shooters must always happen, whether you're tired or not.
Player of the game.
Easy choice for player of the game. No one else made as big of an impact in this matchup.
Who was cold?
What can you say about a guy like this? Except that he fits the title of this segment. Here we go with the top 3 plays.
Number 2. Number 1.
These are the upcoming games for the Milwaukee Bucks. On behalf of Ed Cohen and Jay Williams, this is Jalen Rose signing off.